Phantom 1, flight is 350 clicks from IP links. KPS is 2.25, over.
Roger, Phantom 1, proceed to links and track radio 149 or aligned to primary JP and sound off.
2 standing by. 3, good to go.
Roger that, all flights, initiate jump sequence.
Hi, I'm Rob Cram, and today we're taking a look at EA's TitanFall on the Xbox 360. TitanFall has seen massive success on the PC and Xbox One thanks to Respawn Entertainment's skill at bringing to life the combination of mech combat and first-person shooter antics gamers will be familiar with. The blending of the two styles works well and injects some fresh legs into what could be considered a tired genre. There's no mistaking TitanFall is an accomplished game regardless, but on the Xbox 360 some concessions have been made in terms of visual quality, but the core game remains fairly unchanged thanks to Bluepoint Games' successful porting. So everything remains intact from the other versions, which include the various modes of online-centric play and the campaign mode, which offers an introduction to the modes on offer via way of a story. There's little fanfare as players are dropped into the thick of it, and win or lose, the onus is squarely on the taking part. During play, gamers can sprint, cling to walls, wall run and shoot all sorts of weapons, including the big guns aimed directly at the enemy titans. There's no real hiccups here on the Xbox 360, with everything feeling how it should be, bar a few dips in frames on occasion and the odd bit of screen tearing, which rarely has any profound impact on the enjoyment factor. The netcode seems solid too, although it's not clear how effective or relevant the matchmaking is when looking at player levels and how well they pair up with newcomers. It's a shame there's no quick start option once lobbies are full, where full teams are left looking at a countdown timer before they can jump in, but this is a minor niggle. What perhaps best describes the online carnage is that Titanfall is a game which doesn't require players to spend time coordinating attacks with each other, and means solo gamers can run around the maps dishing out suitable punishment and have plentiful targets to maim with the inclusion of AI enemies. There's a distinct free-for-all flavour that works well, and if a friend is in need, it's easy to jump into the fray and offer a helping hand. Alongside the various traditional team modes such as Capture the Flag and Domination, there's now the usual assortment of personal challenges players can strive for, as well as a selection of unlockable weapons and customization options. Whilst not as vast as some other games, there's enough here to keep players returning to the battlefield as they level up and simply get better at the game. Performance-wise, Titanfall plays smooth, feels accomplished and certainly is no slouch in terms of ease of play, and is only really let down by some groggy visuals drenched in low-resolution textures. Audio is spot on, although players might want to mute some of their online compatriots who get a bit too into the game, and everything else is top-notch. The only real criticism here, which is levelled at all versions, is the fact that no effort has been spared to make a solo offering where the campaign mode is really a series of introductions to the basic game. A bit more depth and characterisation would have been a great help here beyond the standard tutorial section, which is over rather quickly. To conclude, if you've not indulged in an Xbox One or have a decent PC to play Titanfall, then the Xbox 360 version is well worth checking out if you're an online shooter gamer. The mechanised combat fusion is most welcome and offers its own tactical play, and the sci-fi setting makes a pleasant change from the likes of modern combat scenarios we see in many other popular online titles. It's a shame there's no single player experience here, as this would have given the game a bit more character, and the campaign that is offered is merely lip service. Titanfall is therefore a solid game for online players, well worth dipping one's toes into. However, solo players should avoid, despite the game presenting itself as an experience that can be played without worrying about the team. Titanfall on Xbox 360 scores 8 out of 10. I'm Rob Cram, thanks for watching.
Then we're gonna have to work with what we've got. We're out of options.